Hey guys, welcome to the Trash Picture Show. This is going to be a review of the McFarlane Walking Dead, a real apocalypse hero, Lucille Patrol beta action figure. Now, this is basically the design of the comic book version, not the TV series version. This is actually design from the comic. It's basically the Skybound release, so it is more connected to the Robert Kirkman comic than it is the TV show. The character was actually introduced in the comic, obviously, before the TV show. And this is really cool because what McFarlane has done is try to replicate the design and look of the old G.I. Joe packaging. To the younger audience out there who might be watching the video, the old G.I. Joe packaging had a very kind of cool, dark aesthetic with really nice artwork. Plain black, kind of the American flag or the Cobra logo at the side. And yeah, they have really captured the look with this packaging, and even more so on the back. I'll just flip over to the back. Yeah, it's very reminiscent of the old G.I. Joe packaging. On the back, we have modern survival horror figures, and there is two teams, the Lucille Patrol and Sheva Force. Lucille Patrol, savage tyrants who've declared war against humanity. Through fear and superior firepower, they seek to rule the land of the dead over the bodies of the living. And yeah, that includes Dwight, which is a Mega Box exclusive, Negan, the Governor, Alpha, and Beta, which I have. And there's also Sheva Force, which is kind of a play on the Tiger Force line that G.I. Joe released. I think near the end of the line, I think Tiger Force was released. And yeah, the elite merchants of death in a post-apocalyptic war for survival. They've salvaged the best weapons this dead world has to offer and eliminates all threats to civilization, whether living or dead. Jesus is a Mega Box exclusive. You also have Rick wearing a kind of Tiger Force style shirt. You have Michonne with Tiger. I never actually noticed that. They're all wearing Tiger colours. Michonne, Ezekiel, and Sheva. And then you have, like the old G.I. Joes, the kind of cut out and keep collector cards. Although I think the file cards were maybe actually kept in the box with the original run. But yeah, so Beta, Lucille Patrol Berserker. File name Beta, primary survival specialty, spilling guts. Birthplace, parts of known. The hulking brute, known only as Beta, doesn't really need the massive knives he carries into battle. Truth is, he's capable of tearing enemies apart with his bare hands. He wears a mask of dried human flesh, but some believe his humanity isn't as far gone as his beloved Alphas. It's no secret that Beta doesn't serve Negan. He's only loyal to Alpha, and if she were to fall, then the balance of power with Lucille Patrol would shift and Negan would face a power struggle like never before. That's when a coordinated Sheva Force strike will end his threat once and for all. So yeah, again, really like the packaging. I'm going to use a special kind of Stanley knife so I don't make an absolute fucking hames of it. I wish it was a collector-friendly box, but alas, it's not. The main reason I got this, I think the best villain from the Walking Dead comics was Negan and the Governor. I think Alpha and Beta's introduction, the comic was waning thin. The TV show lost me with ages ago. Maybe I'm just being a book wanker, but I just always had more love for the comic. And even then, when they introduced Alpha and Beta in the comic, I was just like, I was just like, okay, they're not grabbing my attention as much. But yeah, again, when it comes to cool villains, you can't top Negan. And I think the Governor and Negan were way better than a lot of villains that came along. And the fact we're actually getting a spin-off comic called Here's Negan, and I think they may actually be doing that with the TV show as well, with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. So I've had a look at the packaging, so I'm going to pause the video, and once I come back, we'll have a closer look at Beta. So bear with me, and I shall be right back. And we're back, and here's Beta out of the packaging. So let's have a closer look at the character, and focus in. Bit dark, but yeah, really nice kind of clothing and garb. Not like in the TV show. I can't read the thing with the garb is because the comics were in black and white. It's really hard to tell if this is supposed to be the actual color. Again, maybe I think they're reprinting them in color, so maybe this might be the scheme to go for. Posability in joints, arms go out, good rotation, good bit of rotation there, good rotation in the hands, it's pretty good. Head has fairly good rotation. Mask doesn't come off. Mask is permanently affixed to his head. Joint wise on the legs, not great at moving forward. Bit of joint movement in the legs, and yeah, that seems to be the most part. Not an astounding figure. He can do that as well. He can do the splits. He can do the Van Damme, but again, not blown away by the figure. But I got this in the cheap. I got this at the Home Saver store where I got my Star Trek figures, and they had Alpha there, so I might pick up Alpha as well. It's a cool figure. You could probably use it for if you wanted to do your own kind of Walking Dead display. At $7, you can't go wrong. The paintwork on it is nice. I will admit there's some nice detailing on the paintwork and on the face and the mask and stuff. That is a good job. Like I'm not gonna lie. Although he looks like he's in a circus with that jacket, but I don't know. Comes with 2 weapons. These kind of scimitar or kuriki. I don't know how to pronounce the blades, but he comes with them like in the comic, and I think he uses them in the TV show as well. He has a trigger finger, and you can pop him into the hands there, like so. See, there's a loop for the finger, but I really don't want to break the fucking loops on him. So he can do that. He can hold them out there like that. Be like ready to fucking dissect. If you wanted to set up, maybe use him as a serial killer. Set up a serial killer scene. You could do that. But yeah, a cool figure. Nothing too kind of fantastic, but at the same time, at that price point, he's pretty cool. $7, can't go wrong, and nice paint. If you're a Walking Dead fan, certainly get him, and if you're a fan of the comic, get him. I think the main selling point for this series is the G.I. Joe aesthetic, the whole Sheva Force and Lucille Patrol is the kind of driving point and selling point for these figures. He's supposed to be a giant. I don't think the figures, the rest of the line is supposed to be 3 3/4, maybe a bit bigger, maybe 4 and a bit. But yeah, he is supposed to be much bigger than the other figures in the line. But I'm gonna put him beside some other figures I have just to do a size comparison, and we can do a size comparison, see what he scales up to and what he doesn't scale up to. So bear with me, be right back, and we'll do a size comparison. And we are back, and there he is standing up, and I'm going to put him next to my Mezco Katana. So yeah, he scales up pretty well to the Mezco figures. So if you wanted to put him against some Mortal Kombat characters. And here he is next to my custom Star Wars Black Series Harley Quinn Imperial Officer. So yeah. Yeah, that it works. You can kind of put him, mix and match him with other figures. Definitely be too small for the NECA line, unless you had him as an angry person of short stature. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Do you think you get this figure? I'm probably going to pick up Beta. Really like the packaging. I think the packaging was the main selling point. I was able to get him out of the packaging without absolutely destroying the box, so I was happy with that. I'll probably pick up Alpha if I'm down at that Home Saver store. I'll probably pick it up. He was about $7, maybe $7.99. So it doesn't break the bank, and he's a cool enough figure. Like the paint scheme. Again, nothing too remarkable about him, but still pretty cool figure. What do you think? Do you think this figure is pretty cool? Who is your favorite character or bad guy in The Walking Dead? Be it the TV show or be it the comic? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, have a good one. Take care. Bye now.